So, what's your name?
My name is Ashley Reisenhuber. I'm originally from Maryland, and I moved here about 8 years ago to Oklahoma to be with my husband. So my walk with God truly started when I was about 12 years old. I have always grown up in the church, but never really had a connection. When I was 12 years old, I was struggling a lot with not having any friends and not feeling accepted or a part of anything. I felt alone, very sad, and I struggled a lot with my mental health, including some suicidal ideation. And I attempted to take my life at one point, and I heard the loudest crack of thunder that I have ever heard in my life, and it scared me to my core. But it also gave me a sense of drop what you're doing because you're important and someone loves you. And at that point, I knew with everything inside of me that it was God, and I knew things had to change. I later joined the military and thought that I could do it all on my own. I had my Bibles, I had all of my devotionals, and I tried doing everything on my own, and I found myself feeling really alone again. And it wasn't working. So after the military is when I met my husband and then moved halfway across the country. My friend Tyler started dating his new girlfriend named Miranda, and I was kind of scoping out her Instagram. I saw that she had a little link, and I clicked on it. It sent me to Life Church Online. I found Life Church in Fort Smith, and then we moved out of Fort Smith to Roland, Oklahoma. And luckily, TheBOD was right there, and I found a new church home at TheBOD. I wanted to really get into the community that we lived in. So that's when TheBOD piqued my interest because it's right there. It was 10 minutes down the hill. It was another little big church for me to go to. It's not so much the size that matters, but the community inside. Everybody's just so close, and all these friendships that I see every time I go in the door, and they pulled me in and enveloped me and just loved me from the very beginning. When I was trying to worship by myself or go through this walk with God by myself, I felt isolated. I felt so alone, even though I knew that there were other people. I found myself getting really down and depressed a little bit. I wasn't invigorated with that fire and that joy that comes from being in a room full of people who are just loving and worshiping God, and I desperately needed it. So I serve at Life Church Online on Monday nights at 8 o'clock. Come say hi. I also serve at Switch on Wednesday nights when we're in a school period. I started doing church online for TheBOD when we were in the midst of this whole pandemic mess. And once that kind of ebbed away, then I jumped straight into the production team and started working on the video screens and lights and sound, because that's truly the stuff that I love to do. I want to invite all of you to come to TheBOD. Feel that release and let everything from the outside go away just for a few hours. Come and be friends with all of us and join our chosen family, because that's truly what we are. Come and say hi to me because I want to meet you, and don't be shy. So all of this is because whoever finds God always finds life.